Hello Awesome fans, this is Big Pete here. Today we have a new addition to Awesome Movie Reviews, and also we're going to talk about War for the Planet of the Apes. So actually we almost forgot about this movie until we received the notice. I mean, we've seen posters, a bit of trailer, Apes is coming, but because of all the hype of Wonder Woman, we have
all the
Spider-Man,
superheroes movies, you know.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. So Guardians of the Galaxy, that was good, but the other two was a bit. I don't like it. It's a bit disappointing, but because of my high expectation, maybe. But this is really, really good.
This is something else, but the good. Well, let's see. Okay, we have some contradiction.
Some disagreement.
Yeah, disagreement over there. So, what do you think about the whole movie? Well, how the story build up and stuff like that?
Okay, this is the third part of the trilogy. I would say those of you who have not watched part 1 and part 2, not the Mark Wahlberg movie, so the reboot version of 1 and 2, you must watch those two because it's a continuation of the story.
Otherwise, you'll be like, blur, you don't know what's going on.
So many things happening in
a lot of characters inside here.
Yeah, because they try to finish off with this. This is actually, I thought part 2 would have ended. Then came part 3 was a surprise, and a good surprise, because I'm glad they did part 3 to explain much more details about the whole plot.
Yeah. But I'm not so sure about this part 3 as the end game, because seriously, I don't know what.
Spoiler.
I don't know what the director has in his mind. You know, I mean.
Yeah, we will talk about that later.
Yeah.
So let's talk about characters in the movie. Basically, for me, the human characters are only like the girl,
the general,
the bad guy, the general, and one of his soldier, which brings a bit of more screen time than the rest of the men. The rest is all apes. So I have a difficulty. I mean, I like the movie, but then I have a bit difficulty relating the apes becoming more human, which
because you cannot see their face.
Yeah, it's all hairy and a bit. Even though they use face recognition, so-called to do the CGI, to get as close as the human, but still lack of maybe some realistic.
But no, you see, the interesting part about this is not many actors can really act using 2 eyes only. You try to do that. No. You know, you need the whole body, the whole face expression and stuff like that. But inside this, only the eyes is really human, not touched by the CG, but the rest are CG. So you try to act using both eyes. Oh, it's really
the only part that I see in the more humane part is the tears all drunk coming out from the eyes. Yeah, there's a lot of tearing moment from the apes that you can see. It's a sad.
It's
movie.
quite emotional movie.
Yeah, emotional. Yes. All right. So the characters, we have Caesar. We have seen him grown older now from the previous 1 and 2.
You can see a lot of white hairs, growing out already. He's old.
And then we have some like Rocket is the big gorilla from part 1, and the orangutan, I forgot what's the name. Caesar has Cornelius, his son, the wife, and all this. So this is actually a whole bunch of characters. But for me, it's like I don't know who is who, because all of them looks like.
You know what? The characters that I like the most is not Caesar. It's the other guy.
That is one of the most unique addition to this so-called the third chapter, where they introduce a new character, which is totally fun. It brings a lighter part of the whole movie.
But
I would say
it's not a small character. I would say
it's not a Joker. I mean, it's not like he makes a lot of jokes, but he plays also.
I think he plays a very, very important hidden role. Spoiler.
Yeah, that is your assumption.
My theory, okay? It's just plain my theory, okay? It got nothing to do with the director's review or something. Okay.
Let's talk about the story part. We have done with the characters. There's like I said, there's a few human characters that it plays also most of the characters that they feature plays a very important role to build up the movie. I felt the movie was a good build up. Well,
I think it dragged too long, but given that he has to build up every single characters, okay, well they have to tell all the stories, details, parts like that, so it drags so long until the action scenes are all jumbled up at the
I mean, I don't agree. I mean, you need that build up because part 1 was a story build up of Caesar. Part 2 was about the war within.
But they still have a lot of actions in between and stuff like that, right? But now the third part.
But I like the story build up part because it has a different element. There's a bit of prison break scenario. And some stupid moments, which is okay.
Okay, so let's talk about the girl. She is not just another character in the movie. She plays quite an important role, right?
I think when you watch the trailer, actually the trailer only tells you about 10% of the whole story. Not like others, the trailers spoil the whole movie. But I think this one, you have a lot of surprise. That's what I like, because you do not know what will happen in the movie itself.
So they first found the girl muted. Okay, she doesn't talk, but she does bleed. Then they clean her up and stuff like that. Then
that's the confusing part, because you do not know what's happening.
But then later on, everything is being explained. But still, the story doesn't end there. So then, if the story is supposed to end here,
we're supposed to talk about this one, not the next one.
they don't have to create the girl and something else. They can just end it, done.
What I'm actually amazed is even from part 1 and part 2, I always refer part 1 and part 2 because the third one they up the ante of the whole movie, because the CG is really superb, even though I said less expression, but then the actions of Weta Digital, right? So they have done a pretty good job by actually this part we have a lot of rain, we have a lot of snow.
Yep.
So that's the most difficult part where for any CG to emulate the whole.
Trust me. Okay, I like to use computer to draw 3D stuff and animation. When it comes to rain, rain on fur, and then it creates those wet kind of
the textures and all this.
I observe even the snow that drops on their fur will slowly melt away. Wow,
that's the level of detail that will surprise you, because this is not like action movie CG, all the actions where you can.
It's more like storytelling.
You are not aware that actually it's all fully CG, and I saw the making of it. The base of the snow mountain. I mean, the base at the mountain top. The only that bottom layer is real. The rest is all green screen, and it's amazing how they can build up the whole thing to I mean, you don't realize that it's actually a whole CG movie, unlike watching an animation, which I don't think they can achieve to that level yet.
Because during the 80s, Planet of the Apes, okay, those TV series and stuff like that, they really stick. My God,
the makeups.
The makeup needs about 8 to 10 hours, okay, for the makeup to go onto the face. And then after the acting, they need at least 2 to 3 hours to take everything off. Now, the actor just go there with a lot of dots. And then the computer will pick up all the expression and then put in the animation.
They also actually capture some of the apes sound, because human cannot scream like the apes, so they capture the grunting, the ape sound, the screaming, and all those things, which if you have seen the making of part of the thing, you will be really amazed with this.
But still, I'm quite confused about one little part. How come the whole apes talks to Caesar and then Caesar talks to them in English and they still understand?
The apes are getting smarter. Okay. Yeah, it's also a very funny movie where the whole movie only Caesars and the human talks. The rest of the ape is doing sign language, which is pretty amazing because you read the subtitles and you still won't get bothered with that. Right? So like I said, it's a very unique movie. The styles, the way that they want to engage with the audience, they manage to capture your attention and you will not feel bored about it.
Yeah, true.
Except, like you said, the dragging of the story.
But the end game thing, spoiler alert. Seriously, my theory. Okay, I'm coming in right now.
All right, we're gonna talk about our theory of this.
Seriously, if this is supposed to be the end of it, okay,
the final chapter.
Yeah, the final chapter. Why would you create something new and leave it until the end, and that small thing is still there, unexplained, and then it carries on?
I think some people will not be bothered. They're just, okay, that's the end of the story.
No, you cannot be bothered, dude. That is not a really small thing. Okay, that thing kills a lot.
Caesar's dead and that's it.
No, Caesar's dead and that's not it. Okay, who's gonna? Caesar is the only one who's speaking English, and a couple, two more apes speaking, but they're not so good in it. Then who's gonna teach the whole bunch? Both of them? Okay, fine, I can accept it. What about that small thing? The little girls carries it. They never explain.
Okay, why we have come to this theory also because we have heard rumors that this is not the end of the final chapter. There will be some more. How many more? I do not know. But then, yeah, it's logic that there are still key points of these characters are still alive and what they can do in the next movie. So we just have to stay tuned and wait for that. So, what is your verdict of the whole movie? I like it. I like it a lot.
I have, so I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, I give it a bit more higher, 4.5 out of 5 because it's really entertaining, amazing with the CG works. Story a bit draggy, but excusable. It's a good build-up.
But still, 4.5 out of 5. That's a bit too high, though.
Yeah, I actually didn't enjoy the superhero movies. Alright, so leave some comments. What do you think about this movie? That's all for our review. Big Pete signing off.
Brandon signing off. See ya.